Our goal is to see Nigeria in the next 5 years exporting milk to increase the Nigerian GDP and to create employment for our youth.
Despite a cattle population of about 20.7 million, Nigeria is estimated to spend a whopping 570 billion naira, an equivalent of $1.5 billion, importing dairy products yearly. It is alleged that the dairy industry is capable of providing the needs of the country and also contribute to the African dairy needs. But it's still a far cry from reality, say some dairy farmers in the country.
It's because our local breeds here have very poor productivity in terms of milk yield, in terms of muscle mass, in terms of calving rates and the rest.
The dairy industry in Nigeria has suffered a lot in the years past, but in the last few years there's been a huge revolution in dairy farming.
The country spends $1.5 billion in the protection of dairy and dairy products. We have about 20 million heads of cattle in the country. Our school-going population from nursery to primary school is about 41 million.
You don't have constant production or evenly milk production from a cattle.
And looking at the prospects, there are huge prospects for the livestock industry in the country.
The peculiar needs of the industry pushed an agricultural entrepreneur to finding a lasting solution to the perennial dairy shortage in Nigeria, a situation he said is set to change for the better as he sets up the Livestock Genetic Africa in Nigeria.
Our mission is to support the development of Nigerian livestock through modern technology.
So we're basically into breed improvement and pasture development in Nigeria. So in terms of the breed improvement, we focus mainly on assisted reproductive technology. Basically, we do more of artificial inseminations and very little of embryo transfers.
What they do there is they house the cattle into one place, and they know the quantity of feed and they know what exactly is the feed, and that is where they maintain their production.
Nigeria accounts for 13% of the total milk production in Africa and a meager 0.01% globally. And with such a huge gap, Livestock Genetics Africa intend to bridge the gap.
And this we are presently doing through our partnership with VikingGenetics, through innovative breeding, pasture development, and data collection.
We introduced this technology in order to improve our breeds. In dairy farm, it is targeted specifically at improving milk yield.
The other beauty here about the genetics, the VikingGenetics here, is that you had the option of either using sex semen that will give you, entirely heifer calves or bull calves, or you had the option of the conventional semen. We opted for the sex semen, and for the sex semen, we are convinced from the literature that I've been receiving from them that you get almost 90% heifers or 90% bull calves.
We are expecting that there's going to be an increased yield in terms of milk, but not by the cow that was inseminated, but by the daughter the cow is going to produce.
It's not just about the farms, it's about the revolution. We now have pastoralists accepting exotic breeds of cows now, or mixed breeds, as the case might be. Before now, they were not so keen to get them. You have them also accepting things like artificial insemination, improved feeding, medication, and the rest. So there's a huge revolution going on right now.
We have insemination where we are going to use sex-sorted semen, and then we have inseminations where we use conventional semen. By sex-sorted semen, we mean inseminations where you can predetermine the sex of the calf that is going to be given birth to, at least by 95% chances.
30 days after the insemination, scanning was made. A success rate of about 85% was recorded.
The nutritional benefits of milk are so enormous that it's always been an essential ingredient in our daily diets, the needs for which have always been met by the local pastoralist. Perennial dairy shortage in Nigeria.
And we have is to be able to crossbreed the cows through the semen that we're importing.
We need to embark on a massive national awareness campaign to bring up the pastoralists up to speed and support them in terms of inseminating the animals.
Su kuma na filanin nan za su una suna tafiya ba abinci ba ruwa. Mu kuma nan akwai abinci mai aikin ruwa ma daban ne.
That will take a long drawn out program of probably no less than 10 years. Many countries have done it, and that is the surest way to do it.
Farouk Rabiu just embarked on this journey after having a tour of the practice in Denmark and Sweden.
You don't have constant production or evenly milk production from a cattle. What they do there is they house the cattle into one place, and they know the quantity of feed, and they know what exactly is the feed, and that is where they maintain their production evenly.
To abincin da za mu sa musu bambancin mu da na Fulani da suke fita. In muka sa musu abinci a cikin kashi 10 idan muka sa musu kashi 3 ko 4 ya gamshe su. Saboda me saboda hutun da suke ba sa tafiya.
So we also improvise a molasses to enhance their feeding intake.
We have seen simple technology. It's not something that we cannot do. It's something that we can do and we can change within short period of time. Just we have to be serious of ourselves and our businesses, and government will have to be serious into agriculture, agri-businesses.
Transforming the industry in Nigeria requires more than just Livestock Genetics Africa partnering international organizations and local dairy farmers. But the support of government is key in turning around this sector, as demonstrated by the Kaduna State government, which provided an enabling environment for farmers to thrive.
Government has realized the importance of livestock today in its own activities, and has created an enabling environment for us. They are giving the support, as well as also getting into sign a memorandum with Allah that has facilitated for VikingGenetics to come in, to partner with us and move forward.
I happened to visit VikingGenetics office in Denmark just last month, and I must tell you, they are doing amazing stuff there. We are partnering with VikingGenetics and Livestock Africa, who are their representative here, to provide breeding services for our cows. And
we believe that if both the state and the federal government continue in that trajectory, in the not distant future, will create some huge impact out of the livestock industry in the country.